A couple of quick 20 questions? Okay, sign me up. The friends and family I made back there in Chicago, I'd love to have dinner with them and my family from Florida all in the same place. Speaking fluent crocodilian. Wait a minute, I have that. That's one of the studies I do is I study crocodilian vocals, and they all have their own language. I speak several of the different crocodilians, not all of them. I can speak quite a bit of it, yeah. Before I went to Chicago, I was always a thin crust guy, and then I go up there and have deep dish pizza, and it rocks my entire world. So if it's in Chicago, it's pretty straightforward. It's going to be deep dish. Maybe something by, I don't even know any of his songs, unfortunately, but maybe something by Chance the Rapper, maybe? You know, when I first started doing it way back in the day, it gets you kind of shaky, how some things do when you're nervous. Now that's, I mean, you're in that zone. You kind of just, you live it. Will you marry me? I'd like to go back and go to the museums. I'd really like to go back and spend some time in the museums. And in the next couple of weeks, I might sneak up there. In Chicago, it was like every 3 feet, people wanted to tell you how great it was to have a good news story, and it gives you time to say, you know, take time to tell people what a blessing they are and what a blessing that city has been, because you can't put it into words. I never thought I'd say this, but I could see myself moving there, sure. And this is from a Florida boy saying that. You know, you'd never. I mean, I'm used to being down here in the woods and the swamp. I really don't know. I have a biomedical degree. You know, I have an advanced biology degree. I'd probably be in a lab somewhere doing some kind of biological workups on something. They have an old missile silo on the Air Force Station here, and this gator had fallen 110 feet down into it, and had to get him out of the hole that was 110 feet deep. There was one last year that had walked in a guy's front porch, got stuck in a bench stool. You give an alligator a bar stool, it's pretty sketchy, pretty quick. There was nothing there I did not enjoy. So that whole thing went down so fast once I was able to catch that animal. I didn't sleep for 5 days. It's all kind of a crazy blur that I'm still trying to remember. How did I make it home from the Cubs game? I have no idea. I have to admit, Chance the Snapper is actually pretty good. Oh, it happens quite often, actually. I haven't had this one for very long. I can grow a beard, unlike you see those commercials where people grow beards in like 2 minutes? Yeah, that's pretty much me. I can shave this off and have it back in like 3 days. Yeah, I always been a animal lover. I mean, my dogs are my babies. They spoil me so bad. Hey, Opie, come here. Come here and say hello. This is my boy, Opie. They're naturally very, very, very afraid of people. They want nothing to do with hurting anyone, and you know they're very misunderstood and can be very gentle. Coca-Cola. For the first time ever, I went to a Starbucks like today. Wow, that was pretty tasty. Had me I think they called it a frappuccino. That was crazy. It had whipped cream on it too, and I'm like, wow, they really fancy up some frozen coffee in this place. It was something else. Yes, I am. Yeah, me and my fancy fuzzy face are very single, no doubt about it.